Moving on to question number 4. Then we have assertion reasoning kind. So hepatitis D virus is considered as a defective virus. Is that a true statement? It is a true statement. It is either called as a defective virus, or the D here means two things. One, defective, and another name that it is called as a dependovirus, right? So who does it depend on? It depends on hepatitis B. And why does it depend on hepatitis B? Right? It depends on hepatitis B. And why does it depend? Because it lacks the genetic information for synthesizing its own envelope and requires HBS antigen for its packaging. HBS antigen is where we are getting this from hepatitis B. So that is why it is a dependo or a defective virus. Why? Because it requires this antigen for its packaging and enveloping. That is why mostly D always is an infection with the hepatitis B virus, right? Okay, so the answer is going to be that yes, the hepatitis D virus is a defective virus, and it is defective because it lacks the genetic information and synthesizes its own envelope by using HBS antigen packaging, which is part of the hepatitis B. So both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. So that is why it is considered as a defective virus. Right? Understood? It is the correct explanation. That is why it is called as a defective virus. It doesn't have that power of synthesizing its own envelope. So that is why. Okay, so hepatitis D in that hepatitis D means two things. It's a defective virus or a dependo virus. Why is it defective or dependo? Firstly, it depends on hepatitis B. Why is it defective? It is defective because it does not have its own proteins to synthesize the envelope. That is why it requires the surface antigen of hepatitis B. It depends on it to make its own envelope. So that is why hepatitis D will always have either a co-infection or a superinfection only when there is hepatitis B virus present, right? So that is the reason. So both A and B, or the assertion and reasoning, are true, and it is the correct explanation for A. Right? Okay, I've messaged it to the team. They will handle it. Let's go back to the question. So, moving on to question number 5. So, a patient presents with high fever, splenomegaly, and pancytopenia. A bone marrow aspirate is showing LD bodies. So, the moment you hear the word LD bodies means it is going to be leishmania Donovan bodies, right? LD bodies matlab leishmania Donovan. So which of the following statements regarding this condition are correct? So you have to choose multiple correct type, right? So what is the first one? The vector is the female phlebotomous argentipis. Yes, that is true, which is what we call as the sandfly. This is true. The infective stage for humans is amastigote form. This is the false statement. It is not the amastigote. It is the promastigote form that is infectious. It later goes in the body and converts into an amastigote form. Culture can be done on the NNN Novi McNeil Nicole medium. Yes, this is true for both leishmania and your trypanosoma. Right? For both leishmania and trypanosoma, we can grow it on the NNN culture. It causes type for hypersensitivity reaction in the early stages. Does it cause type or does it cause it? Yes, it can cause. So we have 1, 3, and 4 that are going to be the true statement. So we have 1, 3, and 4 that are true. ठीक है? B में confuse हो गए थे. Okay, moving on. Okay, my bad, guys. It doesn't show this in the early stages. It shows in the late stages. My bad. So this is a false statement. So then obviously the answer becomes 1 and 3 only. My bad. Sorry. It is not in the early. I didn't read the early one. It is not in the early stages. It is actually going to be in the later stages. It doesn't cause any early infection in the early stages, right? Montenegro test जो हम कर रहे हो late stages में आता है, not in the early stage. My bad. ठीक है? So the answer is option number C. Okay, so done. Yeah, see, I also made a silly mistake. So if I made a silly mistake, you are not allowed to make a silly mistake in the exam. So please don't do this, what I did just right now. So don't do this in the exam. Now you'll remember that this is not going to be something that you have to do. Okay, people are checking. Amastigote, remember those amastigote forms are what you see in the LD bodies. Those are the amastigote forms. So remember यहाँ पे that the promastigote is what goes inside and then it gets converted into the amastigote forms. And this amastigote forms are what goes in the macrophages. So what are those LD bodies? LD bodies are nothing but the amastigotes in the macrophages. So these are going to be the LD bodies. ठीक है? Okay. Moving on. Chalo. A researcher student was plotting a growth curve of E. coli. Then they noticed that the bacteria are most sensitive to the action of beta lactams during a specific phase. So, which phase is this and what is the physiological state of the cell? Remember, I told you jab wahan pe, when we were talking about the antibiotics, at one stage, it is, the antibiotics will act on it, and in the other stage, the organism will produce the antibiotics. So, where will it act on it? In the log phase, where there is maximum rate of cell wall peptidoglycan cross linkaging, because there is maximum division happening as at this point. So this is where the antibiotics will act on the bacteria, but stationary phase mein the antibiotics are made by bacteria, right? So here the answer was going to be option number B. So answer was going to be option number B. ठीक है?